Hello there. If you're just starting out in data science, or if you're looking for a tutorial where you can learn how to install Anaconda or Miniconda on your computer, then this is the right video for you. As in this video, I'll talk about how we can install Miniconda on your computer and create multiple environments. I'll also show you how you can install packages and start working with Jupyter Notebook on your local computer. Okay, so let's first understand the difference between Anaconda and Miniconda and talk about what exactly they do, what kind of problem they solve. So Anaconda is basically, you can say, it's everything that you need to get started in data science as it is written here, and it comes with a lot of packages that are pre-installed on Anaconda. So if you're installing Anaconda on your computer, you will get access to a lot of data science packages. But the problem with Anaconda is you'll get all the packages that are not even necessary for your project. If you're just a beginner, then you don't need everything. Also, you need to have a good amount of storage on your computer because this is a very big software. So instead, what we do, we use a filtered version of Anaconda, which is Miniconda. So Miniconda is kind of like like a minimalistic version of Anaconda. It comes with all the core functionality, but all the important packages that you need are not available in Miniconda. So you have to install them separately according to your need. So as you can see here, it is a small bootstrap version of Anaconda that includes only Conda, Python, the packages they both depend on, and a small number of other useful packages. That's it. So if you're installing Miniconda, then you won't be getting access to other packages like NumPy, Panda, etc. So what we are going to do, we are going to first install Miniconda, then I'll show you how you can create your environment, and you can even define the location of environment. You can launch Jupyter Notebook and you can start working on your data science project right away. So this tutorial is only for Window users, but you can follow the same process for if you are on Mac. So let's see. Here on this website, you have to visit Miniconda website, and there you can visit on download, and here you will find the option of latest Miniconda installer links. So just click on Windows and click on this particular link. This will allow you to download the software, the latest version of this particular software, which is the 24.12. Conda and Python is 3.12.1. Okay, so let's wait for a while. Once it is installed, I'll show you how you can access everything. Meanwhile, when it is downloading, what I am going to do, I am going to create a folder on my desktop where I will be creating multiple environments. So what exactly they do, I just told you what kind of problem they solve. So you can say, let's say if you're working on two separate projects, project A and project B. Let's say for project A you need a different version of NumPy, and for project B you need another version of NumPy. So how exactly you're going to manage that? For that you will need two laptops, or you can create multiple parallel environments that will not conflict with each other. So this is exactly the problem they are trying to solve. So you can create multiple environments. In one environment you have a different version of NumPy installed, in another environment you have different version of NumPy installed, and you are working on two separate projects with different version of a particular package. So this is the benefit of creating multiple environments. For the beginner, if you're just starting out, you don't need to create multiple environments because you don't even need that. You just create one particular environment and start working on various projects. So this is like simplest version. If you are a professional, then you must be already familiar with all the steps involved in creating the multiple environments. I'll also show you how you can create multiple environments, but still as a beginner you don't need to create different environments. So let's create a folder on our desktop where we'll be creating our environment and where we'll be installing all the packages for our data science or machine learning project. Here I'll be creating a new folder called envs. Okay, and I need this particular path for installing the environment. I'll come back to this thing once the software has been installed. I'll come back to this particular folder and I'll tell you how you can install to a particular location. Let's wait, it is taking some time, and let's see how much time it will take. Alright, now it seems like our software has been downloaded. Let's open it and install it on our computer. So here you will see this particular box. It will open here, welcome to Miniconda. Okay, after that click on next. I agree. Make sure that this is just me option selected here. It will automatically be selected by default. After that, here you can create a destination folder. I'll keep it this only. Here you can see space required 403.1 MB. Okay, then I'm going to click on next. This is the default options here, already checked. You don't need to do anything here. Just make sure to click on this. Here it is saying it is recommended, so just will make sure to do that. Install now. Now as you can see that installation has been completed, and once it has been completed, click on next, and then you can untick this and this as well. Then after that you can click on finish. Now our Miniconda software has been installed on our computer. Let's see how we can work with the Miniconda now. Okay, so we are going to this search here and just type Anaconda. Okay, here you will see this prompt, okay, command box. Here just open this. Just try to wait for a while once you see this particular message, and after that what you are going to do, we are going to check the list of all the environments that are already available. So what happens when you are installing Miniconda on your computer for the first time, it will create a base environment for you, and we actually do not work in the base environment because it is recommended not to work in base environment. We create a separate environment for our projects, and we install then all the packages that are necessary for the particular project. So I have created a list of commands that you can write down and work out with Miniconda. So here is the list of all the commands as you can see on my screen. This I have created for everyone who is just a beginner and they do not know all the commands. So this will basically just keep you just to help you remember. So let's say here first command is check the version of Conda. So we'll check the version of Conda. As you can see, the version is 24.1.2. Now here you can see this is base. So base means we are currently in our base environment. Okay, now if you want to check the list of all the available environments on a computer, because right now we only have the base environment, we are going to check Conda env list. Conda env list. Okay, so this you have to enter this particular command and it will give you the list of all the environments currently on your computer. As you can see, I only have this particular base environment here, and you can see here there is asterisk. So this means this is the active environment that we are currently in. Okay, Now if you want to create like a new environment, what we are going to do, we are going to type this command, create a new environment using name. So if you are just creating a new environment using this particular command, Conda create NENV, you don't have to like enter this particular thing. You have to just enter here Conda create n or name. You can, and here you can choose the name of your particular environment. So you can like write data science. Okay, and after that what we are going to do, we are going to create, press enter, and this will create the environment for us. Okay, so let's wait for a while. Once you see this proceed Y and N, here you can see you have this proceed Y and N. Click Y and enter. Now as you can see, our environment has been created, and here you can see it is saying to activate this environment, use Conda activate data science. Okay, first of all we'll recheck our list and see what all environment we have. Conda env list. As you can see, I have two environments now, base environment which is already there, and now we have this data science. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to create environment at a separate location. As you can see, the location here is right now where our Miniconda software is installed, but I want to keep my environment somewhere on the desktop, the folder that I created earlier. So I'm going to create my environment in that particular folder, but first of all I need to delete this environment as it is not important for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this command, env conda remove name. Okay, Conda remove, you can type name or n. Okay, this is the data science. Okay, make sure to write the name of this particular environment, and we are going to click enter. Now it is saying, do you want to delete everything? Click yes. Now let's check again if our environment is still there. As you can see, the environment has been removed. Now let's create our environment to a particular location, and the folder that I created earlier. Let's see how we can do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy the location of this particular folder, go to properties and then location, and after that what I'm going to do, I'm going to create my environment to that particular location. So I'm going to type Conda create. Earlier, as you noticed, that I typed n, and that was for the name of that particular environment. Here you can see I created n and the name, but when you write n, it will create the environment in your base location wherever the Miniconda is installed. But if you want to create a separate environment, then what we are going to do, we are going to use a prefix, a path, and then we are going to enter the path name. This is our path name that we copied, and here we are going to use this. Make sure to enter this path, and after that you can name your environment name. Here we have data science. Okay, and make sure to remember this path name, as it will allow you to remove, delete and install packages. Okay, we are going to click enter. Please wait for a while and let's see. Now the Conda environment will be created to this particular location, to this particular path, and the folder that we created on our desktop. Click yes, the Y, and your environment has been created. Now let's check Conda env list. As you can see, now we have a separate path here. Now it is on desktop, and here we have this base environment somewhere in my core file. So let's see how we can activate a particular environment. Okay, so now we are going to switch to this particular environment, the data science environment that we created here, and we are going to Conda activate. All you have to do is copy the name of this particular path and paste it here. Now as you can see, now we have switched to this particular environment, the data science, and what we are going to do, we are going to install the packages that are important. Okay, first of all I'll show you how you can do that. If you want to install a particular version of a software, then all you have to do is type Conda install numpy. After that you can enter the version name of that particular software, but if you are just starting out, you don't need to enter version name. That is for the advanced user who are working on multiple environments. Since we have just a single environment here, we are not going to type any version name. We are going to install only the latest version. After that you can install one library at a time. Conda install numpy. Instead of installing numpy, what we are going to do, we are going to install all the important libraries that are required for our data science project. So let's instead of this Conda install numpy, what we are going to do, we are going to type all the libraries that are important: numpy, matplotlib. You can use comma or you can just use space, it works in the same manner. Scikit learn, and then we have our Jupyter notebook. Let's click enter and see what happens. Click yes, and then now our packages will be downloading, is being downloaded, and they are extracting. It may take anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes, and it totally depends on your internet connection and the processor. As you can see, now everything has been done, and we can now start our Jupyter notebook. So let's type Jupyter notebook, and it will start the Jupyter notebook in my browser. You can see here it is running on localhost, and in this particular environment we can start working on our projects. Here, as you can see, everything has been opened. What you can do now is you can create a new folder here, new notebook or anything, like you can even create a new folder and name it your data science project. If you have installed everything in a particular environment, then it should open in that particular environment only, because I have already installed Miniconda on my computer earlier. That's why I'm getting this whole thing. Otherwise for you it should give a different completely different path. So I'm getting this because I've already created these things earlier. That's why it is there. So now here I can create a new notebook, and in this notebook what I can do, I can now name this notebook whatever, let's say ML CNN, whatever, CNN project, let's say. Then you can start working on your project from here, and this is how you can work with Conda. If you want to delete it, you can delete it from here. Once you are done working on your project, what you can do, you can come to your this prompt and click Ctrl+C to exit, to close everything. Everything will be interrupted. Once it has been interrupted, what you can do, you can type Conda deactivate. Now we are back to our base. Whenever you want to switch in the same manner the way I told you earlier. Now you must have noticed a few things in my settings that while downloading and extracting packages, it did not show me all the files and everything. So when you are downloading it for the first time, you will see a lot of other animations, and you should not get confused because I have already installed Miniconda on my computer earlier. That's why it is showing everything in a very shortcut fashion. But if you are downloading it for the first time, you will also see some loading animations, like all the files are there, then there will be file sizes, and it will start to show you everything. So don't get confused. Also a few things you should keep in mind, that whenever you are working or downloading everything, what happens is most of the time you'll get this error, package not found error. So when you are getting package not found error, what you can do, try to write this code, this conda config append channels conda force. So this will allow you to download all the packages related to data science. If you are getting any warning after using this code that it is already available, and so that has been moved to lower or something like that, so what you can do, you can type this conda config channels. So let me show you conda config get channels. So as you can see here, we have defaults as lowest priority and Conda force as highest priority. So sometimes in your computer maybe it will be Conda force will be at the lowest priority. So if you are not able to install any packages, what you can do, you can move this Conda force to highest priority by using this code. So write this code if your Conda force is not at the highest priority, and if you are getting any warning, any issue. Once you have moved your Conda force to the highest priority, what you are going to do, you are going to be able to install all the packages successfully without any issue. You won't be getting any error. So make sure to keep this thing in mind. First try writing this code. If you are getting any error, write this code. After that, if you are getting any warning, write this code. Okay, this will make Conda affords the highest priority, and once the priority has been established, after that you can install any package in any particular environment. So this is how you can use Miniconda and start working on your Jupyter project related to data science in your desktop, on your local computers, and that way you will be able to handle everything. Also, as I told you earlier, that the paths should be different for you if you are creating environment in some other, because I had already worked with Miniconda and this whole thing. That's why it is switching back to the default for some reasons. I'm not sure why it is happening, but still you should be able to install everything successfully. I hope it was helpful to you. If you find this whole video even little bit meaningful, please make sure to subscribe to this channel to support, and subscribe to that bell icon, and maybe share this particular tutorial to everyone who is struggling with Miniconda or who is not able to download and run Jupyter Notebook on their computer. That's it. Thank you so much. In case you are interested in learning artificial intelligence or machine learning, just try to visit our website neuraldemy.com, where I have created tutorials on all the topics related to machine learning and deep learning in depth. And the good thing is, all the codes, everything, all the mathematical concept, all the theoretical concepts, everything is explained in a very nice manner, so that you won't face any issue. And it has been written and designed in a manner that you will not find anywhere on the internet. That's the quality of our tutorials. So just try to visit our website and see. If you are interested, you can join any of the tutorial, and you can start learning. You pay for what you learn. That's it. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day.